Hey, how's it going? I was just working on my book here, but that won't be out for a while. I downloaded the subtitles to Adventure Time Episode 1, and I was wondering if we could extract this. So, hoping that Gemini can just do it for me. Alright, here are some subtitles. Please remove all timestamps, what am I trying to say? All indicators of who is speaking, music notes, and what? And frame numbers. Lyrics are okay. Add punctuation and return a document. Okay, so let's see what this gives us. Oh, come on. These are sound effects. Okay, this is okay. I really don't remember the first episode of Adventure Time. What? I might have to rewatch this. I don't. This isn't like the slightest bit familiar. I gotta be honest. Gemini is doing a better job at this than I was expecting. I expect Gemini to be good at like batch stuff like this. Oh my god! Give me that ball. Okay, it left the music notes in, and it left the. You know what? This is fine. This is fine. You know what? I think this is one of those things where we're supposed to use Jupyter Notebook. NLTK. Okay. All right. Let's see. Show. What? Show me Python code to split a large block of text into sentences using NLTK. Wait. Did I decide that the other library was better? Wait. What was I using? What are some common natural language tools for Python that can deduce parts of speech? Okay. Spacey. That's the one. I switched to Spacey. Okay. Show me Spacey code to split a large block of text into sentences and extract parts of speech. I want sentences to be represented like this. Root word, part of speech, lemma. In a list. The data structure should also contain the original sentences. So let's see what this does. Please use the largest model possible. I noticed your example called for the small one. All right. Okay, so let's get this in here. I don't know what we're going to call it. Parts of speech adventure time, I guess. I don't know. All right, and then we need to get this right here. All right. Okay, data equals should be exactly 3. That means that I know where they all are. All cheering screeches. Yeah. I know that those are sound effects, and I didn't want them there, so. Alright. Okay. We want to find out how many different unique parts of speech there are. I'm hanging the piñatas. First, let's just take a look at how many unique groups of characters there are. So we will say raw data, just R, whatever, equals space if I dot is alphanumeric. It's not alphanumeric. Else I dot lower. Yeah, like that. Dot split space. Okay, and then we want to know what the unique ones are. So we'll just make a set. No. Let's do this. Counter collections, import counter. Print length of R. You know what? It's tradition to call a counter C. Yeah. And then print sum of C dot values. So that's the total number of words. And then, I don't know, I guess we'll just have a sample. Well, let's see. Let's see if this is working so far. Did it run? I is not defined. Oh my. Oh my goodness. Well, that was embarrassing. str object has no... Really? Is Alnum, that's it. I was sort of close. Okay. Okay, so 486 unique spelling combinations, and then 1,346 actual words. So, not bad. Not bad. Now, the reason that I'm interested in this is because I have had a long-running obsession with the notion of using native language media in order to teach a foreign language. And it's something that I've wanted to do for a very long time, and I never really seemed to get around to it. So, okay, let's see. I don't hear anything. Alright, okay, so let's come in here. So we're going to grab Spacey here. And let's see what this does here. For hell's sake. What is it? Pip install Spacey? Is it capitalized? Appears to be thinking. It's doing something. Alright. I have a counter, show me code. I guess it's case sensitive. Show me code to show the top 100 items with their respective counts. Okay, so top 100, so it's most common. Okay, we'll come in here. NumPy, you didn't call. Sucks. I need you to just work. Okay, C, most common. All. Blank? Blank should not be in there. All IU, lumpy, so, but, no, laughs, normal, come, this is. That ain't right. Look, the candy people? That was. Is it really? Where are my spaces going? That was terrible. I wonder if it will change if I do this. This is. It's not finding it. A space if it isn't alphanumeric. Oh my God. Wow. Okay. Just wow. Okay, that looks right. Or better, at least. U the I to A and all is my this it just our lumpy of we what your in have. Alright, okay. Thank you. Okay, let's see here. Pip dependencies resolver does not currently take into. Please read this. Importing the NumPy C extension failed. So I installed the wrong. Alright, please make sure that you've activated your content environment. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to run Jupyter Notebook if I hadn't. Fairly common issues with PyCharm. VS Code. You know what? I don't want to figure it out. I just wanted it to work and I wanted to do something quickly. Looks like the... Wait. I did it here, right? Yeah. Show me the part of speech code using NLTK instead. Include the pip install command for Jupyter Notebook. Alright, pip install NLTK. Alright, we'll come in here. I accidentally copied, which will erase my clipboard. Very annoying. Very annoying. Where? Oh, it's the last one. Add lemmatization. No, I don't think I want that. I thought the lemma was just naturally part of it. Maybe I asked for something stupid. Okay. OpenAI develops powerful AI models. This is an advertisement. Okay. Now you're pissing me off. Resource tab not found. Please use NLTK downloader to obtain the resource. I thought that was part of it. I saw it. NLTK download. Oh. Alright. Oh my god, how many times am I gonna have to do this? OpenAI. Okay, yeah, this is what I wanted. I mean, I probably, if I were trying to do something with this, wouldn't have the punctuation, but that's fine. That's fine. So let's see here. Bring data down here and see what it says. Expected streams or byte-like object got list. is data a list? Yeah. Oh. That is why data is a list. Data raw equals data? Yeah. And data equals... Do I want it split? I don't think I want it split. EO... Oh my god. What even is real life? Remember, that's how I did it originally, and I scolded myself for it. UI the to it. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, here we go. Adventure time. Come on, grab your friends. We'll go to very distant lands. All right, so we're going to want a new counter. We're going to call it C2 equals counter. And then yeah. So if TOK dot lower doesn't equal TOK dot upper, well, the first one, then we assume that it is not strictly punctuation, in which case we want it. We're going to say C2 of TOK plus equals 1. And then same thing, I want to find out what the most common parts of speech are. Come down here and say length of C2. C2.values, and then I can never remember this. Okay. So, I don't know if this is significantly different than regular, but I'll see. So, execute. It should go pretty fast because the downloads are done. Okay. All right. $1,104, 3405. For TOK in tokens, this is what a token should look like, right? Oh my god. Actually, let's put it down here and not rerun the generation. So U the to apostrophe S it a U. Oh, I meant to make it lower. Lower, upper, lower. Yeah, so part 1, part 2, part 3 equals TOK, and then we will say P1 dot lower, P2 dot upper, P3 dot lower, and engage. All right. I think that you and I being more common than the and really do make sense for things that are spoken. So, yeah. At the end of the day, all of my pandering about what are the most useful and common parts of speech is all just kind of nonsense. If you just look at text, if you just look at stories, the important things will come up and the unimportant things will disappear by the wayside, and you can spend a bunch of time saying, oh, such and such isn't important. It's like, if people use it, then it's important. It's as simple as that. That doesn't mean that there isn't esoteric speech that you can, go down a rabbit hole on. But if you look into a word and it didn't actually matter, then you'll just forget it, because that's the way that human brains work. So, let's see. I was particularly curious about the totals. I think I clicked the wrong thing. Okay. Yeah, so while there's less than 500 unique spellings, there are 1,024 unique parts of speech. And so, yeah, those presumably would have to be learned separately. Now, sometimes a word will have very similar related forms. And in that case, then yeah, it's going to be easier to learn it. But sometimes, not necessarily. Sometimes a single spelling can be two completely different things, but not very often. Not as often as I thought. I remember when I was making the reading website, I was actually surprised by how few words there were which were just completely different meanings, but and pronunciations, but the same spelling. There are some, like dove and dove. There's a few others, but there were about 44 that mattered out of language with tens of thousands of words. So that kind of surprised me. Now, what there are hundreds and hundreds of words where it has the same spelling, but it has a slightly different pronunciation based on if it's a verb or if it's a noun. And I wasn't there when the English language was written. I think that was a mistake. I think, what's an example? Okay. I think the standard example is accumulate and accumulate. Those are spelled the same. They shouldn't be spelled the same, but they are spelled the same. But they are they're related. They're similar words. So one is the noun form of the verb. Trivial. Anyways, I think I've rambled enough. See ya.